Hey YouTube, this is Trish Pickard. I'm coming at you with the mini bowl cozies. I wanted to show you how I finish off my bowl cozies. These are the ones that I have going right now. I talked about it in my live, but I don't have enough subscribers, nor do I have enough views on my channel, so I will update and tell you what's going on. But these particular sizes are great for RV living, tiny living, or camping because they fit bowls that are, I want to say, 5 inches in circumference and 1.5 inch cup round bowls, 1.5 cup capacity bowls, which I'll show you when I'm done. But I match all my thread on the outside to the fabric. So say in this case it's going to be a brown, this one will be a purple, this one in the back will be a red, that one back there I'm doing in black only because there's more black on it. So this video is not going to be that long, so let's get started. I have a set here, and those are all 3 individuals. The sets will be $12 on eBay plus $4.50 shipping, and the singles will be $6.50. The shipping is what eBay says the shipping is, which is $4.50. So let's get started on getting this stuff sewed up so you can see. But I iron them after I get everything done. And just so you know, those have wilderness on them. So if you like to go camping, hunting, fishing, that kind of thing, it does say that on there. Okay, if you're into sports, there's the NBA. If you're into baseball, Major League Baseball, there's the Angels. Okay, so let's get started on this. I don't want to hold you up too long on this one because it's just a little bit of sewing and letting you know what's been going on with me. I'll kind of fill you in, and then I'll take you through the process from the beginning to the end on the bigger ones, because the bigger ones hold 2.5 cup. I think those are 8 inch round bowls, but we'll get to those when we get there. Okay, so let's get started. If you can hear me, just let me know that you can hear me, which would be greatly appreciated for your letting me know these things, because I won't be able to know until I'm done and I'm editing. And during the editing process, it's a little bit tricky. But I will be ironing all this down so that it sits a little bit flatter, and I think it gives a more finished look to it. But that's just me, and doing the thread the same color makes it look like it disappears too. That's the other thing to me, is it makes it look like it's non-existent, which some people do care, some people don't. I'm one that does. And these are also 100% wash dry washer and dryer safe and microwave safe. So you can put all this, because all of the fabric and everything, the fabric, batting that's inside here, the thread is all cotton. I don't particularly like working with anything but cotton. Okay, so and just me sewing that down, see the difference in the sizing just from, see how it, now it sits a little bit differently. And you can't see the lines anymore where I sewed it. So that's what your purpose of doing that is hiding your stitch lines. So we'll get all these done real quick up, and I won't yakety yak your ear off too much. But I did want you to see how these are done. But I also want you to see the size bowl and the measurements of the bowl that it fits too. So I'll do one more, but this is not the one that goes to this set. This is the spare. This is a single. So if you're don't want a set, you just want the single, because not everybody, like my husband and myself, prime example, my husband has different tastes. Everybody has different tastes on what they like. And we'd all have boring lives if we all liked the same thing. So I like my sports. I like, well, technically only one sport. It's the Lakers. That's it. And he likes camping, fishing, music. He's a wilderness guy. He doesn't have the long beard like a, wilderness guy, but whoa, my thread broke. I had a feeling it was going to do that. I felt it. And that's another thing when I teach you, for those who want to learn, that was what I was going to ask you guys. If you want me to do a quilt, I talked about it in the live, but like I said, I'll do a video about it. Because like I said, there's issues why I can't go live right now. If there's anybody out there that wants to learn, or that wants to do like a group blanket, I have a pattern that I'm going to be doing it already because I have everything for it. So I'm going to do it neither ways. But if anybody is interested and wants me to do a video tutorial on it, from how from start to finish on it, I can do that. Okay. So, if there is anybody that's interested in that, just leave it in the... Okay, now I can't remember. Okay, let's try it on this side. I think that's what it is it's not liking tension from underneath. So we're gonna try it from the top. Because I've been doing this for a while. Sometimes you can tell a machine doesn't like something. Like if something's pulling, and in my case my machine doesn't like an extensive pull. See how much slower and nicer that sounds from the top. But because I pinned everything upside down, I figured, well, I'm gonna have to sew them that way, but I'll just do the one end, and then if nothing else, I'll flip it over. But I'm going to do how to start it all the way on how to finish it. A blanket, a full, well, it's going to be, I think, a queen size. I haven't decided the size yet. I think it's a queen size. Because in my case, I decide the size as I'm going. It's a humid day out today in my area. My goodness. Since the needle's down, I can see, and that's another thing that a lot of people don't know is when your needle is down, see how it wrinkles up like that? If you push it down and rub it with your finger, it'll straighten all that fabric out, and then all you have to do is just sew. Okay? So what I'll do is once I get done with this one, I'll do the rest of them and then get back with you so you can see them all done. And then we'll go over sizing so I can show you a bowl inside of here. Okay. And there it goes. And I'll put it next to my other machine so you can see what it looks like done. Where you can see it on the inside, because it's a little bit hard from this side to see. Okay, so so there's the machine out of the way. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the inside, and this is what it looks like on the outside. It's got the fish and stuff like that on it. Okay, so let me see if I have the bowl that fits this one. Okay, so those two are done. So let me go get the bowl that it fits, and then I'll do the rest of them, and then we'll Be back so you can finish with it, see what they look like. Okay, here they are. They're all done now. Like I said, I was using the black because of the black on the outside of this one. And I know that you didn't get a really chance to see all of them, but they call that emojis, but to me they're just smiley faces. And then the angels, which a lot of people didn't get to see either. And then the two Lakers with the purple on the inside, and then the wilderness ones. And that one has like a tan color on the inside. And like I said, these are all going up on eBay. And the one that's back here is the one that has the bowl size in it, which is 1.5 fluid ounces, or 1.5 cups of whatever. That's the ounces of the bowl. It's a 5.5 inch round bowl, no matter how you measure it up. It's 2.5 inches deep on the bowl. And each bowl cozy, it's 6 by 6 measurement. But once you put the bowl in it and it snugs around it, it comes out to the 5.5 by 5.5, because it like kind of sucks to it. They're, like I said, they're dishwasher safe. I mean, they're microwave safe, washing machine safe, and dryer safe. So you don't have any problems, but I would air dry them. Put a bowl inside of them, a clean dry bowl inside of them, and it'll help shapen the bowl to fit your bowls. I just have my bowl in there for now. It's not going to come with a bowl. But like I said, they're great for RV. They're great for tiny living. They're great for camping. And they're also great for college students that have like a little kitchenette that make top ramen, or want to have ice cream and they want to put their ice cream in here and don't want to freeze up their hands when they're watching a little movie. So there's plenty enough things you can do with these. I use them every day almost when it comes to heating up food that I have leftovers, or when I'm heating up vegetables or anything pretty much. I don't use them for the cold necessarily because I eat it too quickly, but I'll make like a peach cobbler or something like that and put ice cream on it. And then of course, then it's a hot cobbler, and then I'll use the bowl cozy. But once you get one, then you get kind of a little bit addicted to them. But I hope that you guys understand that I'm showing you these small ones, but I will also be showing you the big ones later on, and they're a different design than these ones. There is a couple of these ones that are the same. I think I may have a couple of these the same. There's an NFL team, but I'd have to really think about it and go look at what I have, because I already have them cut. So, but if you're interested in seeing how they're done, there's videos online about it, or you can just leave me a comment that you'd like to see me do it from start to finish, because I have them already cut. And these originally started a 9 by 9 inch square. The bigger ones are 10 by 10s, 10.5 by 10.5. So that's why I know those are going to be bigger. So the bigger you make them, the bigger your bowl size is going to be, because I have variations also in sizes. So remember, if you have nothing nice to say to somebody or about something, don't say anything at all. Bye.